Okay, we're going to have a look at the reading that I made. Pisces, Miss Lady Pisces. These are the cards that came out for her. Okay, now the first card to actually come out for Miss Lady. Okay, first of all, this is a reading that was done on the people that are perpetrating the gang stalking experience. These are people that are sending witchcraft and basically I've been in my life trying to interfere, and since I found out who they were, we've managed to okay, alright, anyway, these are the cards that came out for Miss Lady. The first card is the Hanged Man, which is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio card. Now, this person is in a spiritual jail. She's been put in spiritual jail for abusing her authority, her spiritual authority. The first card is the Hanged Man. This person has been abusing their spiritual authority, so the divine has put them in a spiritual exile. They've been exiled from the spiritual world. Now, this is all happening at in the higher realms. It's happening in the higher realms, and it's also happening behind the scenes. So this person is being given a bit of time to think about their actions. They were warned numerous times to stop what they were doing or to change their approach in what they were doing, but they didn't listen. This person has become power hungry over the abuse of authority. This person now, the people around them are going to be suffering for her actions, for what she has done. Now, this person is now looking at being expunged, exterminated from the spiritual world and the worlds that are known, because this person has abused their position of the power. This person could be involved in a spiritual religious cult. This person could be involved in a dark coven. Most likely this person definitely is part of a coven member. She's connected with all levels of the coven, so which means that she is somewhat been in this cult since generational. It will be generational. Now, the reason why this person has been put in spiritual court and is being held by the divine is because this person has broken universal laws of karma, the universal laws, principles. She has broken them by abusing the power, by attaching herself to overstepping her boundaries. This person has overstepped their boundaries, and it's the reason why this person is going to be held prisoner for possibly the remainder of life, because this person is not to be trusted. This person has abused their power. So we're looking at a time span that it's in the divine's hands. It's definitely in the divine's hands. The divine is in control. As you can see, we have the Wheel of Fortune at the end, which is a huge karmic card, and with the other cards that are going with it, it just means that maybe these are actions that were supposed to happen and now they have come to pass. The divine will take over the rest. This one. Now, this question was posed for my next door neighbor in the same question. Is that what are these people looking at for their actions? Now, this person is a he. Okay. Okay. Now, this person, the first card to come out was the Five of Pentacles. That was the first card that came out. And this person is for their actions with their accomplice. This person is looking at being expunged from this person is looking at being expunged. Like, what is happening here is that the Coven members, they're going to start abandoning each other on the cases of what they're doing. Their actions are futile because the divine has removed their influences. The divine is removing their influences, has removed the influences on the cosmic universe, on a cosmic level. And what's going to happen is these people are going to start turning on each other. There's going to be a dog eat dog, or every man for himself situation going on. Now, these people's specific crimes have been to their, what you call spiritual, it's an organized spiritual gang. They steal energy from people. Now, what they've done is they've attached their energy to people, and that's how they've been funneling their energy. Now, the divine is the best planner of all, and he tries people according to their works. So, if you live by the sword, if you live by the sword, you know the rest. So now these people, that this is what you call divine justice. These people are all going to be tried by divine justice, and the divine is just. So the only thing I will say for these people is that they're listening. They're still listening. But what I will say is that they're going to turn on each other. They're going to turn on each other, and that is going to be how they're going to extinguish themselves, by turning on each other, and the cycle is going to continue until the current leadership or the current players are replaced. The Coven members will be, the unknown members will possibly be taking over that particular Coven group, and the leadership is going to be expunged. That's a part of the universal laws that they've broken. They've abused their authority, and with that, the structure is going to be affected and changed, and yeah, but okay, all right. Because they refuse to take heed to what the divine is doing, the divine is going to teach them a cosmic lesson. Okay, that's all for now. We're going to be back with maybe some of the other members that are part of the Colvin gang, Colvin clique. We're going to maybe we're probably going to have a peek at what is coming up for them. What is coming up for them. They're currently listening, and they're welcome to do that, because the more they do that, the more time they spend on, the less time they will have to prepare for what is to pass, what is to come for them, what is heading their way, They won't have time. It's all part of the design. It seems like they're okay, alright, anyway, it's neither here nor there.